Good morning, welcome back to the channel. This is day one of the Nidderdale Way, and that's a 53-mile long-distance footpath around the Nidderdale area of outstanding natural beauty, just on the edge of the Yorkshire Dales National Park. And I've started in Pateley Bridge this morning, and I'm intending to walk to Ripley, which is a distance of about 14 miles, certainly no more than that. And I've just left Pateley Bridge, and the path takes you very, very quickly up and out and onto some higher ground. And I've just stopped at St Mary's Church. It dates back to around about 1320, and I've had a little look around here and just taken a bit of shelter from the weather because quite a bit of wind and rain blowing through at the moment. I'm going to get an early brew, and then hopefully this afternoon that wind will drop and the weather will improve a little bit, so should make for a little bit better going this afternoon. There is some blue sky up there, so it all bodes well, but at the moment I'm just going to take it easy. So it's pretty close to 1 o'clock, and I've been on the move for almost 4 hours now, and this is the first part of today where there's been sunshine and there hasn't been any rain at all. It's just been constantly raining. Even if it's just been fairly light rain, it's been constant, and then these great pulses and bursts of the heaviest stuff. It's just made it very, very sort of challenging conditions, and it hasn't been great underfoot either. Some of these footpaths are absolutely decimated by all the wet weather we've had recently. It's made it so tricky to stay upright, and I'm just looking for somewhere to stop now. If I can just find somewhere where there's a bit of a perch, I'm going to take 5-10 minutes and grab a sandwich before pressing on all the way, I think pretty much to the end. There's at least another couple of hours walking ahead, and that should see me to the end of the daylight or thereabouts. Wow, check out that rainbow. That's amazing. And as soon as I started walking again, the rain arrived. But I do feel better for stopping and having something to eat and drink. I feel a bit more invigorated. And while this route, you know, lacks some of the drama and the majesty of the more mountainous areas, you know, it's a really, really rugged landscape, and you know, a lot of it now is agricultural, but you can definitely see, you know, some of its industrial heritage. And I've got nothing but respect and admiration for the people that for centuries, you know, have made a living out of this land, you know, because it's a hard way of life, and far easier sitting at a desk wiggling a mouse all day. And that's not a euphemism. Wow, God, that's just getting better and better. Wow, what a really vivid rainbow. That's glorious. So I've got a little bit of easy road walking now, and then I'm going to turn off and some farm tracks and a bit of woodland, and that will take me back to Ripley. I think it'll take me about 45 minutes to complete all that. I certainly don't intend on stopping, and then I'll get the bus back to Harrogate and then home. So not much further to go now, and this rain is still coming and going as it has done all day, but I can't get any wetter than I am now, and absolutely blathered. So that's where we're at. Right, I'll catch up here probably in Ripley. So I'm nearly back in Ripley, and it's 3:30, so I wasn't too far off with my prediction of being about 45 minutes when I pass through that last farm. And there's just a tricky bit of road walking to take into account once you turn left from that lane end. That's the road that leads up to Bishop Thornton, and then when you turn off, it's just quite muddy in places, and there was a ford I needed to cross that was flooded, and I ended up getting some soggy feet. So not that it's made any difference, because it's still continued to rain the whole way since then anyway. And yeah, I've really enjoyed being out today, but the conditions have played a part and definitely made it a lot harder than it needed to be. But I kind of guess this is what we these are the conditions that we get through British winters now. Certainly wet, and having said that, it's not been cold, just damp and windy, but otherwise yeah, not bad at all. I'm just going to have a check the weather for next week and see whether I've got the opportunity to do another stage. That's what I'd like to do, or I might revert to my original plan of the Six Dales Trail running from Otley to Pateley and then Pateley to Middleham. There's plenty of options. It's just nice to do something that's on my doorstep, and although I'm familiar with a lot of the areas, it just gives me an opportunity to get the geography in place and really understand what's around me. So yeah, brilliant. Right, just got one road to cross. I can see the main A61, and yeah, should be back in time for tea.